This mural involved local kids. The imagery comes from the community. I just never felt like it was something that would put our lives in danger.
I was up on the scaffolding and Antonio was taking pictures like he used to do. I saw some guy coming and I heard Antonio saying, "Hey, why did you do that?" I think the guy was messing up the mural and the guy just shot him.
There wasn't a fight. It was just so senseless, and it could have been any of us.
We all know the joy and happiness of this mural came with the most unspeakable and tragic event. My heart aches for where we are today.
I created this project to provide a vehicle for young people to be creative and to use art bringing beauty and light and love back into the community. But Antonio's life is lost, and we have come to a crossroads.
How many walls do we have to paint for this to stop?
There was a big sense of loss in that I knew this was a dream for him. He was just very open and willing and driven by social justice and things outside himself. There was so much talent there, so much potential, and then it was cut short.
We didn't have much growing up, so his art was largely recycled material we find on Craigslist, or he would go driving down the street, see a particle board thrown away. Those are canvases for him. He didn't see garbage. He saw possibilities. When you work like that, you're creating your own world. You create your own universe. You're like, yeah. Nothing can stop that. But Tony was sharing in a lot of his art. He wanted to understand the depths of his culture, the story of other indigenous people. He started to open up and take his art outside of this room and take it out into the community.
It was 4 years ago. While working on the first Superheroes mural, Antonio shows up and he wants to help us work on this mural. We didn't know anything about him, but his enthusiasm really translated to us.
He always was like the first to show up. He's just like, how can I be a part of this?
Antonio represented what these projects are really all about and became a part of the family that was creating these murals. It was really challenging to return to the wall and relive what had happened.
We're eyewitnesses to this crime. I've never felt more terrified, but more proud the day we decided to pick back up our brushes and paint. I mean, Antonio would have done the same.
This is a mural that was conceptually designed by students from West Oakland Middle School. They collectively create these inspirational beings, these superheroes.
There were Latinos, Asians, African Americans, and Arab kids, and each of them with their own ideas of their heroes and how they get their powers. And it was very striking for me, the children's innocence. The little boy getting power from the sun, the girl Gaza giving peace.
When young people have opportunities to create,
Yeah, there you go.
to be able to see their art, their ideas on the wall, we begin to really empower our young people to be the shapers of the world that we all want to see.
When you're from this area, murals in dark places under freeways give you a little more courage and hope and inspiration. We all need superheroes, and we have to become bigger than who we've been.
Thank you again to the artists in the community and the family for doing what you're doing, keeping the heart of the people alive.
I'm not doing Tony any justice to get locked up into vengeance or anything like that. Tony was not about all that. I lost Tony physically, but to have his art around us, it's a blessing. I can still feel him spiritually.
Antonio painted this box. I'm here restoring it. We got to keep it alive.